Jesus told us many parables about the kingdom of heaven. He told us that the kingdom of heaven is like a great banquet feast. He told us that the kingdom of heaven is like a hidden treasure. And he told us that the kingdom of heaven is like yeast. But how is yeast going to teach us about the kingdom of heaven? Well, you see, Jesus knew who he was talking to. And in those days, all of the people would have made bread. And they would have known what a little bit of yeast can do to a lot of flour. Let's take a look. In Matthew 13:33, Jesus says that the kingdom of heaven is like yeast that a woman adds to 3 measures of flour, and it permeates all of the dough. That means that even just a little bit of yeast changes everything. It changes the entire mixture. And so when Jesus came to earth, he changed the world forever. We had been waiting for the Messiah, and he came, the King of Kings. And when we accept Jesus into our hearts, he changes our hearts completely. Do you see? And so just a little bit of yeast in this dough changed all of it. And so Jesus changes our hearts completely. And a little bit of his kingdom is now living here on earth because we are a part of his kingdom. And Jesus wants us to go and tell others about who he is, how much he loves them, how he can change their lives and their hearts too. And when they choose to accept and believe Jesus, then even more of his kingdom grows. And so it continues to grow and grow and grow. And Jesus tells us that one day the kingdom of heaven will be in heaven and it will be on earth, just like it was when God created everything. So why don't you go and tell somebody else about the kingdom of heaven?